You have, you may have heard this term that this speaker uses about regarding where truth comes from. You see? To see beyond this, I wouldn't say it is impossible, but it is unavailable whilst you appear in a human body. But the truth, where truth comes from, truth has to come from truth, you see? Yeah? Is this line that explains everything. That explains everything from the point of beginning, from the point of birth, from the point of existence, from the point of life, from the point of this universal cosmos appearing as it is. This experience, this action is simply derived from this simple quote that the mirror is the only thing that exists. Now let me try and decipher or try and give some sort of mini example to what these words mean. Let's look at the actual mirror. Okay? You can actually do it. You can practice it. You can imagine it. You can wait till the end of the video and then look at it. You are looking into this mirror. Okay? There is a you. And there is a reflection of what appears to be you coming back to you from this mirror. Now, the mirror is not important to the one who believes that the body is the most important thing. Very obvious. Very obvious. When you're a young child and you want to check that you've no spots on your face and your hair's nice because you're meeting this young boy or girl, and it's like, you know, it's the most important thing. The mirror is only there as a tool. But without it, you can't do these physical checks. But your mind is beginning to believe that the one that looks into the mirror is far more important than the mirror. The one that it sees as itself is just as important. It's actually, when you're checking for things that no one has been telling you about. How do I look today? Yeah, you look great. I don't believe you. The mirror tells it as it is, as it did in Snow White. So there's only you in the reflection, and the mirror, secondary. It's not even given a thought. And then this speaker comes on and says the mirror is all that exists. What does that mean then? So when I now look in the mirror, I'm not important anymore. The reflection is not important anymore. I should worship the mirror. See? No, this is an example. The example is very simple. Listen, you cannot check your face out, check your spots, check your hair without this mirror. This mirror is a worthy tool. Okay? Now, let's quickly move on. Walk away from the mirror. If the mirror is all that exists, and this pretend mirror you have walked away from is no longer there, something else exists. See? Something else knows it exists. So the mirror that you looked into to see a reflection of yourself, you're thinking, yeah, it's a piece of glass. It has no mindset. Yeah? It really doesn't know it exists. And that's a fact. Okay? So you're now separate from this. You're standing in a room on your own. You know you exist. Then you must be the mirror. See? What does the mirror do when you look into it? It projects two-way. Yeah? It projects two-way. Let's pretend that the mirror, well, let's not pretend. The mirror is very important for you to see yourself. So the mirror projects two-way. It projects something real, a form, you, and it also projects a vision, a flat, two-dimensional thing that appears to be you. Yeah? The mirror reflects two ways. If the mirror is the most important thing, if it's only the mirror that exists, without this mirror, you, this body that at this point is not aware that it's secondary, and it's not also aware that it exists. Okay, so your mind is really struggling now. The mirror is all that exists. The mirror is the most important thing, and it projects you. Okay, and it projects a reflection of you. Right, move away from that quickly. You have become the mirror. Yeah, because you know inside that you exist. If the mirror is the only thing that exists, then I must be the mirror. Are you with this? It's not easy to grasp. If you know that you exist, do you know you exist? You're the most important thing in this whole universe. Your mind and ego can say, yeah, no, but there's more things important to me. There's the health. Bullshit. But at this moment, right now, you are the most important thing. And you've always been the most important thing. Let ego come out. Let ego show its face. You cannot go anywhere without you being there. You cannot do anything without you being there. You cannot see the man landing on the moon without you watching the television. See? So you know that you exist. Yeah? And for one moment, please, be proud of your existence. You are the mirror. Okay? You have now become the mirror. The scenario of a form looking into a non-important mirror, seeing a reflection of your form, checking out spots and whatever, is gone. Now you're the mirror. You're projecting two ways. You are projecting two ways. You are projecting this world. You are projecting this world. So you must be projecting a reflection of this world. Okay? So the reflection of the world has to be seen from the mirror. Okay? The mirror is now looking two ways. It did when you were standing in front of it. It projected outward, and it projected another type of outward towards you, because you think, again, that you are before the mirror. But if you can imagine being flat, okay, you're flat. Something is standing there, that's the real one, and something is standing within this one, within the glass, and that's the unreal one. That can be argued. We can speak about that later on. Yeah? But do you agree? So the world outside is what you're projecting as this apparent real one, and the one inside is a feeling that there's something there that reflects what is out there. Very simple. Without you, this world does not exist. And without you, the inner world does not exist. Okay? Without you're a mirror, without one, the other does not exist. Yeah? So you have to be the mirror. So where is the light projecting on? Where is the light shining on you that can create this? See? Mind will say, oh, it's projecting from out there as the sun. No. The light has to be in between the external world and this internal world that you feel, that you know. You know? The internal world, for those who have not experienced revelations, insights, or kind of beautiful, blissful things, is the feeling that you get when emotions stir. You feel, oh, I feel so tearful inside. Your heart, my heart. Oh, the wedding was beautiful. Oh, I hate that guy. You know, anger, everything comes within. That's the world of reflection. See, it has no forms, no pictures, no colors, no shapes, nothing. It is nothing like that world that you see in your eyes. The only difference between the mirror that you, the body, looks into and you being the mirror is that you are able to make sense of what is outside and hopefully make sense of what is inside. The light is neither out there nor is it the reflection. You are the light. You see, the middle state, without the mirror, there is no you and no reflection of you. So the mirror is the most important thing. But just to help you out, I'm going to give you a clue. You see? External world is in darkness. Internal world is in darkness. Mirror, you, this mirror has no identity, no form, no idea of what it is or nothing. It needs help. You need help. You need help to project an external world and an internal world. Same thing, same world, different, seen differently. Just like you in the mirror. You know you're real. You can touch yourself. The one in the mirror is flat. Yeah, it's flat. You cannot go around its back. It's flat. Okay? Same here. You need help. You need a light. And this light does not shine outwards in the projected world. Remember, you're still the mirror. And it does not reflect in you as this flat light. You have to come to life, you see. The mirror needs glass. It needs some sort of substance to create that. And consciousness is not the light, but it's the switcher on of the light. Consciousness switches everything on. Like the one director. Action. It is the one that says life as it is. Life is always before. Life is always going on. You are the mirror shining something outwards and inwards, but there is nothing seen, nothing tasted, nothing smelt, nothing touched, nothing spoken, until consciousness says action. And the mirror comes to life. The mirror is the only thing that exists, but it cannot be anything without consciousness enshrouding it. All of this is the moment this mirror and consciousness meet. Action. So everything that you perceive outwards is because of you. Is actually you. Because whatever you project, the mirror tells the truth, you see. The mirror tells the truth. The mirror tells you as you are. And it also tells you if you have spots on your face, or if your hair is untidy for this meeting. So the mirror has to be truth. But it's not the real truth. It is projected from consciousness outwards. Beyond this mirror, we can say is Brahman, God, the mystery, infinite possibilities. But without you, us collectively all, whole as one, you see, it doesn't work. None of this makes any sense when you see yourself as an individual. When you see yourself as a separate single form with a name and identity, a date of birth and a date of possible death, you won't see this. You have to become one. You have to experience non-duality. And then true duality becomes. See, true duality becomes. Because a speaker appears to be speaking as a person about something that is greater or bigger or more vast or more intellectual or more true about another, you see. Non-duality means you become one. Everything is the same. Everything is knowledge. Everything is love. Everything is the same. There's no separation, no difference. To overcome non-duality, true duality has to be experienced. And a person or a speaker comes back into play to speak about things that to most minds are absolute ridiculous nonsense. And you must, whatever you are, you must not believe this, you see. You must experience being non-dual. You must experience being fully enlightened. You must experience becoming dual again. And you must experience truth coming through this body and revealing it's coming through this mirror and revealing itself in both ways. Form, 3-dimensional, 5-dimensional, 7-dimensional, whatever you perceive it to be, is seen as constructive, organized things. And the reflection, flat, 2-dimensional, inside, infinite, one-way, wormhole space. Without the body, without the mirror, not the body, and without consciousness, this mirror being enshrouded by this consciousness. None of these things are visible, you see. None of these things are visible. These things lie in between you and this projected world. But these two creates form, space, light, and other types of mirrors. Don't look into the mirror from now on and think it's you looking into the mirror. Yeah? Use the example and say, yes, I can accept that as a person, that I am. But the next stage is, what if I became the mirror? In fact, what if I realized I was the mirror? Then I would realize that I am projecting both ways. This, then that. And I am the in-between state, the stateless state. I am this beautiful, shining glass that light projects from and creates all of this. Namaste.